Welcome back to Music Theory Logic. Andrew here, and today I'm going to try to keep it really short and simple. I'm going to take triads, which are our most basic chords, to the guitar in a way that I think is the easiest way to think about it, on one string. And I'm going to tap them, tap these arpeggios, which tapping on the guitar is different than like hitting a string while holding a note. I'm hitting down like a hammer-on from nowhere with my right hand, and then plucking the string or doing a pull-off to my other notes. All right, so there's 4 triads in music. The most common ones are major and minor. We find major chords and minor chords all over the place. You may come across a chord and think, well, I'm playing more notes than 3, but in reality, the chords on the guitar, we have 6 strings, and in all the voicings, we're playing 1 or 2 or 3 of the notes multiple times. So for instance, this G major famous voicing, you get a G, a B, a D. So those are our first 3 notes. But then we also get a G, a D, and a G. And that voicing kind of adds to why the guitar playing this chord sounds a certain way. That kind of makes sense. So a major triad has 3 notes in between the bottom 2 and 2 notes between the top 2. So we have 3 notes here, gap of 3, then a gap of 2. On the guitar, that's just skipping frets. So skipping 3 frets, skipping 2. We get our G major arpeggio. Cool. If minor chord has just those intervals opposite. So on the bottom, we get a minor third, skipping 2 notes. On the top, we get a major third, that's skipping 3 notes. It sounds like this. Then the next most common chord we find in popular music is a diminished triad. We don't usually find it on its own, but it is part of a dominant 7th or like a G7 chord. Would be a B diminished, but if I play that, it's minor third, so skipping 2, sounds like this. And the final triad is augmented. Augmented we do not find in a major or minor scale, and since most popular music that we have listened to since there's been recordings in popular music is in a major or minor chord, we don't often hear augmented chords. We do hear, however, find them in science fiction scores. So an augmented triad is from a whole tone scale, and whole tone scales have been used for like dream sequences like this in visual media. So a augmented triad is major third, so skipping 3, then skipping 3. Sounds like this. And again, kind of weird. So going through them one more time: major, minor, diminished, augmented. Hope that helps. Tapping is definitely the easiest thing to play fast on the guitar in the beginning. So it can be something to learn even if you're not into the Randy Rhoads or Eddie Van Halen, like the shred guitars or that sound. It's definitely something that will impress your friends in the beginning. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Hopefully you find this helpful. If you do, you would help me out a lot by subscribing to the channel. I will see you next time if you do. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers.